guys, it's Up Shadow here, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. Righty, we have a lot of things to do today. A lot of things to do. And also, we have to start this bad boy, which I'm intending to do right now. Alright, and I have to be honest, I copied this world and let it run for a little moment just to see if everything would work. And it kinda did. There's only one problem that basically fucked everything up, and that I now know that I have to check. Basically, I let these sit at 10 when I started the script, and that obviously is really bad. That doesn't work. So I have to set these at zeros, because otherwise they will try to extend by 5 but already be at 10, and then it goes just down. That was pretty bad. Alright. Anything else? Oh yeah, I have to... this timer, this is our old... I'm just gonna call it old for now, I'm not gonna delete it yet. We have to stop this one, obviously, because this one would kind of interfere with the rest. And then also, I'm gonna put this down to 8, 0. And then, we're gonna go to the script, to the programmable block. And then I'm just gonna recompile it real quick, and then we're gonna run it. It should do fine. Is what he said, hopefully. There we go. Okay, so now it should start doing. We'll check on it periodically just to see if it does. Oh, hold on. I think this one is running. Yeah, let's stop this real quick. Sorry. I think I just realized a mistake. Recompile. First and foremost, obviously, I have to reverse this one. Oh, actually, I already had that reversed. Okay, so it would have been fine, I think. Okay. So we can run this again. Okay, let's go. So this one should be doing fine. Well, again, we'll check on it periodically just to see how it does. So as you can see now, one timer is blinking. That's our radius timer. That's gonna do it like every, I don't know how many seconds we put in, but it should be right. Okay, so that was point 1. Also, as it was pointed out, and I think I said it myself as well, we're gonna put some struts under this construct here just for safety reasons, so even if it separates the whole thing, it doesn't just fall down. And also, I've read up on decoys and lightning, and the short version, because there's a lot of things you can read up on it, it's a very complicated system actually. The short version is that decoys on large grid have a interception radius of 50 meters, that means 25 meters in each direction, meaning 5 blocks, which isn't that far, and small blocks technically have 10 meters. However, small block decoys do not work because the decoys have to be on static grids, which might be a problem for our big mobile base in the long run anyway. But yeah, that means every 5 meters, if we wanted this to be 100% secure, we would have to put down a decoy every 5 blocks. Well, technically 5 blocks and then well, no, 5 blocks and then another 5 blocks and then a decoy. So, because it's obviously, it's radius, right? So it's 25 in this direction, then it cuts here, 25 in this direction, and then another block. So, yeah, that's technically how we're supposed to do that. I think I'm gonna go struts first because that's easier and takes way less material though. So yeah, all right. Also, it should have probably yeah, it extended. It extended. You can see it here. It extended already, so it already does stuff. The big moment is gonna come after it has done 20 steps, and it should reset and extend the thing. On my test run, it reset properly, and then it just went down 10 meters. That was not quite how I planned it, but yeah. Good thing I did a test run, though. However, I do have to say it didn't break. So even though it tried to like wiggle in the 10-meter deep hole, it did not break anything. So that was good. All right, I'm gonna let this guy up again, and then we're gonna move it a little bit to the left so we can get a few more resources. Because, you know, we just need a few more resources. Also, just quick update, just generally speaking. Basically, as this video comes out, hopefully I should already be in possession of a little premature Christmas gift I gave myself. If you guys know, I basically upgrade my gaming setup like in steps. So, for example, a few years ago, I upgraded the motherboard, the CPU, and the RAM, because that was like almost like a package deal. And then I think either end of last year or beginning of this year, something like that, I upgraded my my case to a bigger one, because basically the case that I had was in theory incompatible with most newer graphics cards. The 1080 that I have basically just fit in there like just about. And also my CPU cooler was basically 5 millimeters off my side plate. So that wasn't great. The freaking heating in there, that wasn't great air circulation, I can tell you that much. That's good. But yeah, so now I have give myself a little Christmas gift. I ordered myself a 390 Ti. So not the newest one, not a 4 something, because I feel there at the moment, for one, you can barely get them at the moment. A lot of them are out of stock, and two, they're freaking expensive for what they do. And I think the 390 Ti is going to be a good enough upgrade compared to my 1080 that I have right now. So this is going to hold out for a few more years, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. And I needed to get a new power supply, because mine was only 750, and I think it says technically the graphics card only takes 450 normal in usage. However, they recommend a minimum like supply of the supply they recommend is 850. So that was 100 above my previous thing. So yeah, I had to get a new power supply as well. But yeah, so by the time this video is out, I should hopefully already put that stuff into my computer. Right now I'm still on the old setup. I hope that's gonna... I don't know if there's gonna be a big improvement, especially in like the older games like this, but it might allow me to play a few more of the newer games with better settings, I suppose. Well, we'll see. Let me get some hydrogen. I'm almost freaking going down here.
Fuel low.
There you go, see? So, let me plan out these struts real quick. So, how much space do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna make a mark every 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, do I make a mark every 10, or do I leave 10 in between? 6, 9. Okay, I leave 9 in between at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus, I think I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's acceptable. That's acceptable. So this is gonna be, well, yeah, this should technically work, right? This shouldn't interfere. Oh god, that's not gonna work. Okay, just enough. Yeah, that shouldn't interfere with drilling operations, I don't think. But that should be nice. Yeah, we need more fuel. Damn it. Let's get some more. I mean, just these alone, without welding them, are gonna be good enough for the moment, I think. So yeah. But also it was mentioned that it probably would be good to armor these things up a little bit more, and yeah, definitely, we should definitely do that. I think I talked about this last time as well, the way I kind of wanted to do it with the small slope blocks, because I think that looks the best, in my opinion, but we'll see. So let me just... God. Yeah, there should be an easier way to do this. Oh, actually, this is not gonna work, is it? Because this is way too little freaking... Okay. Let's see if we can do it this way. Kind of weird that I have to take material away. Well, that was a bit off on my key placement there. There we go. Okay. Well, it's not gonna get better from here, isn't it? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, since it's an incline, it actually just fits perfectly now. Here you can very well see how this is on an incline. Because it takes, so to speak, less and less material to reach the ground. There you go. That's a lot safer already. Also, as you can see, the script so far is running just fine. It's extending. Again, the great test will be when the first descent comes in. And then obviously the next one would be after the second piston should be active. Now I really hope everything goes fine, because if I have to reset the entire script, there's going to be a lot of like empty... it's going to run empty for a while before it makes contact again. Although we could offset that with the upwards piston in theory. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to weld the top part here. Because that's the most like fragile, or not fragile part, but that's the part that's going to get struck the most. And then we're going to start designing the overhead protection with the... Yeah, do not get that much material at the moment. That's the biggest problem. We might have to get a bit more from there. But yeah. Ooh, I think I also voiced the idea last time of potentially going and get some iron. Maybe we should do that. That sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? Getting some iron? Maybe refine that. Oh god. There you go. I think we should do that. That sounds like a good idea. I think we have some iron already in our GPS system here. If we go to Mars. Yeah, we have some Fe here. That's actually the only one. That's curious. Okay. A little bit away, but we can easily get there, I think. Okay. Time to take the new thingy for a spin then. Let's unlock it. Let's recharge off. Oh, hold on. Oh, parking brake is still engaged. There you go. This should be good for a few hours. Okay, don't fall into the hole. Maybe I need to put like some warning lights around it so I don't accidentally drive in. That's gonna be an awkward workplace accident if that happens. Alright. Let's go over to the good old iron over there and get a handful. Should be able to get a little bit more as well, since we now have, you know, the connector at the back, which can also take a little bit of material, so that's good. Yeah, it's that field over there. We might have docked there already, I'm not 100% sure. There's a few fields where we already dug a little pit. Not a pit, a hole, rather. But, I'm not sure if we got any iron. We might have to still dig down to it. Now from a... No, I don't think we did, actually. Doesn't look like we dug a pit here. Okay, here we are. Doesn't even show it. That's weird. There's our beacon. Our ore detector. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Jesus, that was weird. Okay. Let's see here. Somehow displayed it somewhere down here. We're just gonna go down, I think. That's what she said. I think if we just go a little bit low. There we go. Now we have it on screen. The drill has such a little radius, but this should be fine. Already in the deeper layer of stone here, so that's good. That's an easy mine. That's very close. And show me the goods. Yeah, boy. Here we go. That's what we want. Get a few more bits of stone at the beginning here, but then we'll get the good one, the good stuff, the iron. Try to flatten that out just a little bit. Also, we should be able to just put stuff in here through here, essentially. So, they can flatten that out a bit. Just a bit, so we can maybe like do a little spiral thing, so we can walk in and out without having to use the jetpack. That should maybe do it. We'll see. Right. Deeper and deeper. Come on. Maybe I'll also toss out all the frickin' stone afterwards if I see that we don't have that much iron. Moment. Well, actually, the iron is pretty good right now. That's pretty decent. Okay. Get some more. Can probably get another inventory full or something. And yeah, now we're starting to get basically iron only. That's what we want. That's exactly what we need here. A little bit of the good old iron. Yeah, these cargo containers obviously are not too big. But, you know. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna drop the stone. Why not? Might as well maximize my profits here, right? Stone. Down once more for that final fill up of the inventory. Probably can just pick up what's on the ground here. Ah, not quite. Okay. There you go. Excellent. Okay. I think we're done here. Back it up. Ooh. An unknown signal. Alright. Well, back to base. And again, reminder to myself, do not drive into the hole. That would be awkward. It would be comedic timing. It would be very nice. It would be a good setup, but I don't think that's worth it. Sometimes the joke is worth it, but the cleanup would be messy as hell. But I love how when the base comes inside, that you see so many different like structures now. You know, you see the spires where our turbines are at. You can see the long walkway, the drill. Ah, that's cool. I love that our base is growing like that. Really cool. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Also, we can take a little look at where our drill is at right now. I think it should probably be extended quite a good amount already. Able to see from this angle. Yeah, that's probably halfway. Not bad. Also don't fall into this hole, you know. Now we need to properly back up. This is gonna be a bit awkward. Yeah, the struts are not gonna make this any easier. Maybe we'll have to move our docking point at a later time, but I think for now it's fine. I mean, with a little bit of patience and careful handling, fine, right? Almost freaking, that was almost too hard. Okay. Oh, well, nobody saw that. No bumps. Correct. Recharge. Boom. There you go. So, I think that should probably already start to pull that iron out of there. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. That's what we need. Yes, baby. Give me all that iron. Give me that delicious iron. Oh, I have some myself, actually. Can contribute. There you go. Oh, not the basic refinery. Give me the full refinery. Where is it? There it is. Boom. Yes, please. All right. So at least we can now get a little bit of good material. I probably will move this drill again to like over here, and then it's gonna be quite awkward to get some more, but we'll see. Okay. Oh, well then. But yeah, you know, that's obviously the problem with that drill is that it's on stone, and even with, I don't know, if we had a lot of drills doing that, stone is stone in the end, and it's not a good source of iron, but you know. Okie dokie. Let's move that drill real quick. Get a bit more out of everything here. Can wiggle it a little bit when it's coming up. Maybe I'll get a little bit more of the sides. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, almost up. Well, not quite. Almost. Up enough for me to move, because we already took out like the upper layer of this anyway. I think. Oh, that's probably alright. Yeah. Okay. That's gonna be good. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Now we're getting a little bit of progress here. That's a relief, honestly. Because we never know when the next storm is gonna happen. You never freaking know. Still see the one-timer ticking over there in the background, so that's still doing its thing. As it should. Oh, speak of the frickin' devil. The wind is blowing again. You all know what that means. But at least the top layer is pretty much done here. That's neat. And even if the stairs get blown off, honestly, I mean, to be fair, it's probably in range of this. Maybe not quite, but almost. Okay. So now, and the thing is, we could technically, let me see, if we place if we have this thing here, the first one is here, then the second one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, is it really that? So one here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and then, you know what? I'm gonna make the decoys here, because then they overlap a little bit. Because sometimes in Space Engineers, I'm not 100% sure if the radius is really calculated like per block or in actual reality. You know, if the radius is from the block middle or the block end. I'm not 100% sure. So by putting the decoys like this, we should ensure 100% coverage no matter what. So that feels like a good plan to me, at least. Right? Go. Okay, how many do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decoys, if I see this correctly. Decoys each cost 1 radio component, so we need 5 radio components. We still have enough radio components. That's awesome. Okay, and then we also need some steel plates, large tubes, 10 large tubes, which we also have. So basically the steel is what's limiting us for the most part at the moment. Also, obviously that's not how we're gonna design this. This is not how this is gonna look. Makes no sense. I'm gonna make like a little design choice, an executive design choice here. Let me see. So the first one starts over here. Let me grab this. Then we do this here. Small block, then so, then a normal block, that, flat block, flat, and the slope again. Or should we do it like that? I think that is better. We have like a proper nice connection to the strut as well, like an overlapping connection, if you know what I mean. That feels like a good idea. Something like that, and then place the decoy on top of that. Yeah, that feels like a good idea, right? Solid execution is now the game. Let's do it. Let's grab... Let's grab one for now. Oh, we can pick exactly 10. That's fortunate. Well, actually, right now it only seems to be a sandstorm, but I'm not willing to bet on it to stay that way. And also, there might be lightning hidden in the sand, so that is possible if I see this correctly. So let's grab 2 more and one more of you. And then a few computers. We can start knocking these out. Oh, and construction components, of course. Of course. Don't you know anything about science? Of course it needs construction components, which we are dearly lacking as well. Let's make some of these then. Because we have now started to get a little bit of steel plates, at least, to do what we need to do. But yeah. Also, it's definitely over half, I think, at this point. I could check on it, how far the radius has increased so far. But yeah, look at that. That's quite solid, isn't it? And then we'll have the actual catwalk up here with the rails. We could even do a little, like, roof, either made of plates or catwalks or the half slabs. You know, so that it's a little bit covered up there. God, we need to tank so much. I always forget how much hydrogen I don't want to say waste, but that you pump out while on a planet. It's incredible. So yeah. Let me get the setup everywhere. Trying to do this as efficiently as I can. Especially now that well, at least a sandstorm is blowing. You never know when the actual storm is coming. Let me try to fix this up as quickly as I can. Right, that's good. And yeah, I mean, technically speaking, we're kind of wasting material on inaccurate placement. But for one, better safe than sorry. And 2, it just looks good with the struts. I would really be mad if I placed them, even if I place the decoys in like optimal range or in most efficient range, and then it offsets with the struts. I would be so angry. And for me, the struts feel like they're perfectly placed right now, so I'm not gonna mess with that. So basically, once I've chosen the wrong way, so I'm gonna go to the end with it. Well, it's not wrong, it's just not optimal, I suppose, but yeah. You know, you cannot min-max everything, can't you? To be fair, I really think in a lot of games, if I start min-maxing, that's when I start losing the fun. Unless it's the entire point of the game, that's something different, but there's games where when I start to be done with the game and I just start to become so good at the game that I have to play it less, then that's when I start losing interest, you know what I mean? That's what I never understood about speedrunners. Well, that's more of a joke, actually, that, you know, speedrunners spend their entire life training to play the game that they like less, essentially, if you think about it. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird thing, but I kind of get it. But Jesus Christ, man. Okay, let's just slap the decoys down for now. We'll weld these first, I suppose. Oh, which way? The black thingy pointing. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh God, now I have to make them all look the same. You know that, right? You know I have to. So it's so to speak, the black ring has to be like that. Okay, we'll do it. I'll have to change one of them then, but that's fine. I don't even know if that's the right way around. I don't know what the way they supposedly should be around. Honestly, but yeah, that's a different problem. Okay, let's get that out of here, and then, yeah. Oh god, hydrogen's running out, hydrogen's running out. I know it is. Ooh, I think I just saw lightning. I might have been... Oh god! Woo! Woo! That could have gone wrong. Good thing we already dug a tunnel for eventualities like these. Yep. Alright. God. This game really needs equipment. Extended hydrogen tanks and stuff like that. It really needs it. God damn. Swear, this... Sometimes I feel this game could do so much with so little. You know... Well, to be fair, I don't know how complicated it would be to add an equipment management, like, you know, like suit equipment stuff to this game. I don't know how complicated that is. I shouldn't probably say, oh, it would be so easy, but to me it feels like that would do a lot for this game. You know, like deciding between maybe bigger inventory or more, like, more cargo space or more hydrogen / oxygen tanks for like exploration suits. That would be so good. But I don't know. It's sometimes really hard with space engineers to see where their priorities are at. At least for me, it feels like. I don't always know. I know they're really doing a lot with AI right now, which I appreciate. That could be very interesting. But I'm gonna be honest, as long as it's AI in form of, yeah, you just build your robots yourself and they do stuff for you, I'm less interested in that. I'd be more interested in, like, NPCs, but, yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's start welding this stuff so they're properly connected. I wonder how much iron we've already used up. I probably think smelted it has been pretty much at this point, but I wonder how much ore we have left. Oh, need to go back, need to go back. Yes, I know, I know.
Fuel critical.
I know, oh, you can hear it right now in the background. The refineries are at their... in this mode again where they just, like, get a little bit... Then they do it again. They just get a little bit of material every time. Oh! Didn't get my hydrogen! Oh god! And here I go. Goodbye, base. This can take a while. How far am I gonna go? I'm not doing anything, by the way. It's because I'm on a decline. That's why I'm still sliding. Seriously, I hands off the keyboard. What the fuck? Stop! Stop! I have fallen and I can't get up. This is so dumb. I've essentially tumbled down the hill for about a kilometer. What the fuck? Well, time to walk back then. Jesus Christ. Oh man, not having a jetpack is dumb. Or not having the hydrogen for it. What the shit? Well, at least the sandstorm is over. You know, on good news. God. I had that happen a few times before, but not ever to that extreme. What the shit? Oh man. It feels real bad now to just walk back like that. Oh well. We probably will miss the depth piston then. Because I had the feeling it was about time that the depth piston should start extending. I'll have to check. But it should be about time. Because it's about 20 steps at... I'm not quite sure at what it was. It's 20 steps at some, like, minute or so. I'm not 100% sure anymore. Anyway, I think we should be able to see it this episode. Although right now, if I just look at it, it doesn't look like the depth piston has expanded yet. But the radius piston has expanded a good amount already. So that's good. Yeah, the depth piston hasn't done anything yet, but let's look at the radius piston. I mean, it's almost... I think that's almost fully expanded. Yeah, pretty much, I think. And you can see, it is definitely deeper than it was before. It's getting away a little bit of material here. Yeah, I would jump up and try and check it, but the problem is I don't have fuel for my jetpack, you know. I just realized. Well, at least we're back. Okay. Let me just fill up and, I don't know, just use up all the steel plates that I have, and then for next time we'll have to think about what we do. Probably we'll have to manually get some more iron. That was a good idea. Maybe I'll augment my rover a little bit so it can get a little bit more material each time. Could be a good idea, I think, but we'll have to see. But at least now, in theory, this part here is perfectly protected against storms. And it should also not strike like... Oh, why am I doing that, by the way? Don't know. I haven't welded that on the other ones, to be fair. Oh god, did I just do an oopsie? No, I think that should still be connected. Anyway. I think it should only strike like at the highest points anyway. For example, if you are on a Earth-like planet and you stand under trees, it will actually, the lightning will be pretty much drawn to the trees. It will destroy them. So, in comparison to real life, a 180-degree difference, you should stand under trees in Space Engineers. You shouldn't in real life. That's freaking dangerous. But in Space Engineers, apparently, no problem. I'm kind of waiting for this to do the reset, because I think it's about to. Let me just check what it's at right now. Radius... Oh, it's at 8.5. Okay, it's not quite there yet. So it still has some way to go. Alright, so we'll see next time if it works properly. But so far, it's pretty decent, I think. I mean, we get like a tiny bit trickle of resources all the time, which, you know, it's okay. It's not terribly good. Right now, it's enough to give us a good amount of freaking these bad boys. But then again, we need steel players at the moment, so we'll do that. But yeah, I think on the agenda then for next time is augmenting our rover to become more of a cargo rover. And I think we should be able to do that quite easily. Essentially wherever in the spine, in the back, you know, where we have put normal these things here, the small conveyor bits, not the T sections, but the normal ones. We could technically replace all of these with inventories, with a small cargo container. They're not going to be big, for sure, but maybe the mass of them is going to make the difference for 1 or 2 more loads of iron each time. So yeah, that's what we're going to do next time. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and take care.